Hey everybody, hi, how are you? Hi, mi naitwa Winnie. So karibuni sana to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like this video. Today I have a hot topic for you, and I know right now it's a trending topic in KE. I mean, mko mkisikia hapa na pale, and this is how it's gonna go. And I have prepared some things to discuss with you, and I'm gonna talk about music, okay? If you're a fan of music or if you are not, this is the place to be so that you can be a fan of music like I am. Okay, so let's go. Ooh, just checking. The mic is swallowing, man. Is this stuff, bro? But I top in like this. Anyway, karibuni sana na nitaongea about music. So why are people complaining about Kenyan music? Why is Kenyan music such a hot topic? There was something I saw on Eric Omondi's IG. It was about these Nigerians who are mocking Kenyans because Kenyans don't listen to their own music. Yeah, they say about 80%. 80% unasikiza Nigerian music, alafu amapiano, alafu some US music and all that. And then Kenyan, we've listened to 2 songs by BN, which is tragic. So why is Nigerian music so very popular in Kenya? And I know in other African countries, I mean, don't judge me. I haven't won nothing inside, okay? I haven't won nothing inside. But don't worry, because that's not the point. The point is to listen to what I have to say. Okay, so why is Nigerian music so popular among the Kenyan masses? And Kenyan music is not as popular. So let's watch this clip by this guy.
Yo, wagwan my people. So this is a conversation with the Kenyan artists and then the Kenyan fans pia maze. You guys want Kenyan artists to break out of the Kenyan market, and yet maze, you don't want to encourage them kuimba na kingoso maze. There's no way mzungu ata vibe na ngoma ya Swahili na understand ni nini unasema. Yes, beats zinaweza kuwa fire and stuff, but remember, for you to like break out really like globally, you need to speak a language that these people understand, man. You get, as much as mnasema sijui Swahili nation, we have 70 million people. Yes, we have 70 million people, but are these people really supporting our music, man? Check the numbers, maze. We don't have the numbers yet, yo. So yani kenye tufanye tu, let's support our artists, maze. Wakitry kuimba na kizungu, let's not judge them.
So that was Cash Kid, a music producer in Kenya, and yeah, Cash Kid is my buddy, okay? And he had this to say, and he said that ametoa ngoma kama ameproduce ngoma kama vile Shamra Shamra, ametoa ngoma kama Stipa Ngwingwi and many other songs with other artists. And by the way, he has talked about Kenyan music aiming higher. Oh my god, why am I sweating? Am I sweating? I hope I'm not sweating. You know, Kenyan musicians watoe ngoma in English so that we can aim internationally, which he was right about. He is correct. We should try as Kenyan musicians to aim to make English music. It doesn't, well, I agree with that point, but the fact that we say, okay, let's support our own Kenyan musicians, let's support our talents, we need to see it on that level. I mean, why is Nigerian music so popular here and we can't listen to our own music as much as we listen to Nigerian music? And that's where I come in. I tell you guys, I feel things as to why most people tend to prefer Nigerian music more than, you know, their own songs, especially here in Kenya. But I'm going to talk about Kenya, by the way. So Nigeria is the highest populated country in Africa. It has over 213 million people, okay? So can you imagine with that number of people and their musicians, and they are able to support their own musicians? About 180 million have access to internet, and they support their own music. They love music. I mean, African culture is all about music. Music brings people together. So Nigerian music being a highly populated country and having 180 million able to access internet, you can imagine the amount of support the artists are going to get. And while regressing back to what Cash Kid said about supporting supporting Kenyan musicians and make what is it? And Kenyan musicians having to make English, English music. I would say that we can adopt the Nigerian manner of of making music. Well, when you listen to music from Nigeria, usikize Buga, usikize Kiss Daniel, usikize Rema, usikize akina Techno, usikize Joe Boy. Most of the songs they sing in local language, but the chorus is actually in English. Someone said that people will remember what they understand. People will remember what they understand. So if I remember this, somebody said, that's why I sip my alcohol. I don't want to reason bad things no more. I don't want to go back to where they before. You see, I remember that. Because that's English. I don't understand when they speak Egubebe or the one they speak when they speak a Nugu language or whichever pidgin language they speak in Nigeria. Not pidgin, just the local language in Nigeria. I can't understand that, and that's why I can't remember most of the lyrics or some of the lyrics from the songs in Nyomemba in the local language, but I can remember the chorus in Nyomemba in English. Okay, so that's the most memorable part and the most commendable part about Nigerian music, because they sing in the local language, especially the verses, but ikifika maybe the hook or maybe the chorus, that is in English. So as much as we say, okay, we are Swahili nation and let's do our own Swahili musicians. I mean, Diamond is doing the same thing. Even when you look at Diamond also produces English songs, and that's why he's been able to reach international artists, make collabos. Na bado zinatrend, na bado he's remaining relevant, because even when he produces these Swahili songs, his songs are still trending. His songs are hits. Okay? So as much as we say tunataka English songs, usiweke English like in all of the songs ati unaeka ngoma yote ni English pekee. No. Si kila mtu ako conversant na English. We are not Americans, we are not Britons, we are not people from Western countries. We are Africans, and we have to embrace our language, but at the same time make sure that as much as we want to reach international order or reach that level ya Kinaija, let's incorporate English in our Swahili songs. Okay, is that a good point? If you don't agree, let me know down below. If you agree, let me know down below in the comment section. Guys, make sure that you like this video and make sure that you comment. Another point that I prepared is that TikTok is the new tool to market music, and I've seen some artists, they have really jumped on this TikTok trending, and even are paying dancers to make a trend on a song so that the song can vuma, wow, ukisikia hii dance unajua ngoma. But sometimes I dance, let's say, because I love dancing on TikTok, so if I go on TikTok and then I check a dance, I love it, but I don't know who sang that song. I do not know. I have no idea. For example, the other day somebody told me, this msanii anaitwa hivi amefanya ngoma. I'm like, no. And then, can you sing the song? I was like, can you sing the song that he has sung? And then he was like, sijazoea kuteteshwa. I'm like, bruh, I have done that TikTok trend. So who has sang that song? I don't know who sang the song, because as much as we say, okay, we have the TikTok dancing, making the songs trend, they don't trend as much because we don't have the videos of the msanii actually performing. Like when you check the Nigerian trending songs, utapata mtu kama so much. Don't mind that. Mtu kama Oxlade ngoma Kulosa wanataka kutrendisha hii ngoma, how to do it. So we have the artist come out and do the song. Have I seen that in Kenya? If I have seen that, I would have told you, but I haven't. Why? Why don't we have artists coming on TikTok and doing a snippet of the songs and dancing to it? For example, I saw this video of Yanni dancing to a song. Well, it's a trending song right now. I can't remember the name of it. Can't remember its name. But he did a dance, and that dance, I remember Asia jumped on it, and then people started jumping on it. You see, I said Asia because that was the first video I saw on that trend. Okay, so Asia from Kenya and Iani's, I don't know if they communicated. I do not think so. But the thing is to tell artists to come on TikTok and make the songs trend. Okay, hata kawa nimeona, oh yeah, sorry, nimeona Wahoo and Nameless have done that thing, and kudos, they're doing good. Okay, you know, Dunjo, Dunjo, hey, bigger photo. I've seen that trend, and nimeona Wahoo and Nameless wakifanya trend on TikTok, and that is kudos to them. So manze, if you follow this idea, venye nimeona Nigerian artists wakifanya, manze artists wa Kenya manze will be good to go. Okay, and then we have language. Language is crucial. You don't want to say, as much as we want Swahili, we want Sheng in there, we also need English, because as much as we want ati watu wasikiza ngoma zetu kwa Nigeria ama South Africa ama US ama unaona venye how the Nigerian artists unapata tu ma concerts akina Burna Boy, unapata concerts in the United States, in Britain, in London, everywhere. We don't have world tours for Kenyan artists. Why? I know what LeBron just came from a US tour, that is good, okay, but we can't have a concert yenye unasema ati ikona about 50 people, and then you say, I've come from a US tour, I've come from a world tour. You need to build a community around your music, okay, and that also means marketing. Ukienda hizi shows, okay, ukienda hizi shows, when you recommend alikuwa anasema, ukienda hizi shows, make sure that you show people on social media what you are actually doing on those shows that you actually advertise. Unasema niko na South African tour, niko na African tour, niko na world tour, niko na US tour, niko na Britain tour. Let's see what you're actually doing. Even if it's 50 people, you never know. People may love your music. But as you focus or as you target the world stage, make sure that the world can at least understand what you're talking about. If you cannot make a complete English song, make sure that at least you make a Swahili song, but with a bit of English in it. Not Sheng, a bit of English in it. Okay? So, let's say for example, ingomea, let me see you, galalala, let me see you, galalala, bugawa, let me. I can tell you that's the only part I know they sing in that song. But we vibed to the song. The world vibed to that song. They did not understand what they were saying, bruh. Nothing. Even the song by Burna Boy, Last. Everybody go chop breakfast. Shayo. You see? It's easy. It's a pidgin, what he was talking about. But ikifika hapo kwa chorus, kila mtu anaimba. Shikibana risotto. Imagine that's English. That's English, but ilaka lugha ya kwao. You never even think that's his English. It just says an O hapo kando. Shigibana risotto. Nothing to discuss. You see, that's the local language hapo kwa verse. But ikifika kwa chorus, it's pure English. Do you guys can say fine? My God, I'm sweating. Ooh, never mind. Just listen to what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Okay, another thing is in Nigeria they have major record labels. Tumana Universal Music, Sony Music, akina Tiwa Savage, akina Wizkid. They're working with these big labels, and these labels, they help with the marketing, with the branding, with the promotions, with the capital strength in their production. So unaona production yao ni quality ya the videos. So hadi videos zenye mnafanya pale hivyo ukisema okay, I'm a Kenyan artist, I'm an upcoming Kenyan musician, I'm doing this and this. How are your videos? What is your video quality? Can someone sit down and say, I want to watch that, I want to watch that? Something I've seen is Nikita Kering. This girl is doing wonders. She is good. Okay, Nikita, kudos to wherever you are, girl. You inspire so many others, and her videos are just dope. Just look at them. They're world class. I mean, as Jafika Beyonce pale, but you know, she is actually, I think she's the best in Kenya right now. She's the best that we have. Because just check her videos. They're really good quality. We don't have Sony. We don't have we have Sauti Sol, who was signed by was it Sony or Universal, something like that. Sauti Sol is also doing good, and other artists too are coming around. But let's make sure that we have some aspect of English in our music. And nikakumbuka hii ngoma ya Sauti Sol, steady rocking on the midnight train, steady rocking on the midnight train, oh yeah, steady rocking on the midnight train. See, I listened to that song because I can remember the chorus. I remember midnight train, and it's very, very simple. Anyway, just my thoughts. Another thing is brand developing. I don't know. Do we have brands, like musicians who are branded, who have branded themselves with a certain what do they call it? Like a mark for use for you. We know if we see this is this musician. For example, in Nigeria we have Rema. Rema introduced himself with a mask. Okay, a mask. So we know that's Rema, a face mask. And then anaitwa Juki, anaitwa Ruga. Ruga has an eye patch. So if we see this a guy with an eye patch and with pink hair, we know that's Ruga. Okay, so brand is very important. How do you brand yourself? How can we know this is you when we see you? None. Brand is very important. These people in Nigeria, by the way, the musician artists, they actually invest in their brands. They make sure that they are visible, people recognize them, they sing songs that, you know, they are relatable to their audiences, and people can actually sing along. Nikisema maze, I'm targeting a concert in the United States, in Los Angeles. I want to perform alongside Jason Derulo. I want to perform alongside Chris Brown. I want to do a collab with this certain artist someday who's international. How are they gonna... Well, the beats are gonna be good. Beats, that's it. We have good beats in KE, by the way. Why are people not singing along? Why are people not listening to your music? It's because people need to listen to music they can actually relate to. No. We have to have that creative aspect. Are you telling a story? Are you expressing yourself as an artist? Because music being produced with money, being a motivator, will not go far. And we are here for both money and for recognition. Okay, so if we want to be recognized as Kenyan artists, what do we need to do? Can you try this for a second? Let's try telling a story. First off, let's try making music, incorporating English language. Let's try branding ourselves, marketing ourselves. What Eric Omondi was talking about, social media marketing. Okay, and those shows, manze, make sure that you show them on your social media. For example, on a Diamond akienda world tours or akienda concerts, he films. Okay, he films and then he brings those. He posts those videos so that watu wanaona, hey, by there something is going on. Although I hear, hata kama ni watu 20 walikuwa kwa concerts, they'll somehow edit it to make it look like there is 10,000 people who attended that particular concert. But the point is marketing, guys. Market yourself. So I know I'm not a musician, I haven't accomplished much, but this is just my research from the Nigerian music scene. This is what they're doing. If you want to do or follow this, kudos. We're gonna be hearing of you really soon. Okay, Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. My name is William So, and I haven't got much else to say for today. Make sure that you subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you some other time. Ciao, love one another, and be kind.